Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on Survive the Apocalypse. And today we're going to go ahead and just go over the Berserker class and my opinion on him. So pretty much the Berserker class does start off with a mace, which is only catered to his class. You can't get the mace anywhere else, only with the Berserker. But let's go ahead and just talk about like what he does. So pretty much on the side right here, you guys will see a rage bar, and that rage bar kind of increases with every kill that you get, and you could also increase it by actually damaging these metal piles, as you guys are going to see right here. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. On top of that too, another thing that I think I should go ahead and mention is once you get to max rage, you're going to be a little bit more quick, and that's why I have red glowing eyes right here. It just indicates that I'm a little bit more faster compared to earlier. Also keep in mind too that this is probably the only negative side about him, is that his fire rate is going to be super slow. It's 50% less, sadly. But due to the fact that it's 50% less, you do have a damage increased buff, which is going to be indicated once you get to level 2. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm coughing a lot. But yeah, pretty much he also has an ability right here, which you guys did kind of see, where he could go ahead and smack a target and kind of make all the zombies go fall back. Let's see if they're right there. That exact one. And you can unlock that one at level 3. And pretty much for that one, what happens is every 3 slashes that you do, pretty much he will slam his mace down on the ground, or whatever melee that you're using, honestly. And when it comes to that, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know that it does do a knockback effect. However, there is a 5-second cooldown, so just don't rely on it too much. But yeah, that's pretty much the logistics of what you need to know just based off of that. I will also tell you this too. Depending on how you play, this might not be for you. I like using melees, so this is something that I see as like astronomical, something that I could go ahead and use in the future, something that I know I will be able to trust. If you use firearms, unfortunately, as you guys can see right here, it's a little bit slower to shoot. I don't know if you guys know how the fire rates are for these guys, but it takes forever to shoot, which is kind of the only drawback to it. And when it comes to actually like fighting like brutes and like titans and stuff like that, it sometimes will kind of like make you fall a little behind in that aspect. But yeah, aside from that, if I were to go ahead and categorize this class on what I believe it's worth, personally for me, since I use melee a lot, I would go ahead and categorize it or give it a number of 750 gems. So I think 500 is on the low side. For a level 4, if I remember correctly, this is a level 4 star or tier 4. And for it to be 500 gems is just outlandish to me. I think it should be a little bit more pricier, but that's my personal opinion on it. And this is only because I love using melee. If you don't like using melee, obviously this probably wouldn't be worth as much. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just talk about everything I just talked about. Just to go ahead and give you guys a little summary about everything that I just went over. Alright, and just going off of what it said for the description, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what you unlock to and what you need to go for the requirements. Pretty much you gain a rage bar, which you guys did see. We'll go ahead and pop it up right here again, that rage bar. So pretty much every time when you land a melee hit, or you hit a zombie, or you hit a metal pile, it'll increase little by little. This is not exactly, this is off my personal perspective. If there's a group of zombies around you, and you go ahead and just smack them all together, unfortunately it only counts as one like hit on a zombie, so it doesn't exactly make the bar fill up quick. If you're hitting a horde, it just kind of counts per swing, if that makes sense. So just keep that in mind. But once you go ahead and get up on the rage, it does increase your damage, but unfortunately due to the fact that you are supposed to be a melee specialist, you have 50% less, or I should say negative 50% less fire rate, which isn't too crazy unless if you're on the higher waves. But obviously when you're on the higher waves, you should have at least a chainsaw or a sledgehammer. Once you go to level 2 and you unlock it, which is going to go ahead and need 1,000 melee kills, I'm sorry about that, you'll go ahead and unlock permanently 20% more damage, and you'll gain 3+ speed at maximum rage. And this does not mean times 3 speed at all. It just means that let's say you have 50%, or not 50%, let's say you have 50 speed, right? You're going to have 53 speed, which isn't really that big of a difference, but when you're using your rage mode, you'll go ahead and notice that it's actually a big difference. And the way you could go ahead and indicate that you actually have it is with the red eyes. Jesus, I can't talk today, can I? All right, now let's go ahead and talk about level 3. So once you go ahead and get level 3, pretty much what is going to go ahead and happen is you got to get 2,500 kills, if I remember correctly, and kill 3 bosses with melee. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know this right off the bat, is that when it comes to killing bosses, don't try to kill the Experimental, which is the Crazy Doctor, or Ramble, which is the Exterminator. You want to go ahead and to attempt to kill the Titans, which are considered the brutes in the game, but I call them Titans because they're massive, they're big, and it makes no sense why they call them brutes. Those are the easy ones to kill, so I would recommend if you guys are trying to get those boss kills, kill the Titans, make your life easier. And then once you go ahead and do that, kill 3 boss level monsters as well as kill 2,500 zombies. Your melee attack has a knockback feature, which is going to be that little slam to the ground, which pretty much allows you to go ahead and deal AoE damage as well as knocking back certain types of zombies, because obviously if you use that attack, regular crawlers and walkers die immediately. However, specials will get knocked back, which is actually the greatest part. And on top of that too, it's every 3 attacks, that's what happens. But keep in mind too, this is probably the most important thing, there is a 5-second cooldown to it, so just keep that in mind. And I want to go ahead and let you guys know right off the bat, while I was using this, right, is I personally think that you should be using a katana, you should be using a sledgehammer, or you should potentially be using a chainsaw. Those are the ones that you want to go ahead and use. Don't use anything else at all. Not worth it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I will go ahead and classify this 4-star as a 750 gem buy. And this is only worth that much if you pretty much use melee all the time. Obviously, if you don't, it might be a little bit worth a little bit less. But for it to be 500 in the store, or that's what I saw when I got it, it's a steal. So just go ahead and buy it as quickly as you can if you love melee. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care.